Kelly Ripa admits she's hungover on live after getting drunk with staffers at work holiday party. We had a crazy time. The morning began like any other for viewers tuning into live, but behind the scenes, something was very different. Kelly Ripa was moving just a tiny bit slower, blinking a little harder than usual, and clutching her mug like it contained the meaning of life. As the cameras rolled and the theme music faded, she flashed her signature smile, but even that smile looked like it had been through a battle. "Good morning, everybody," Kelly said, voice soft, almost conspiratorial. "Or should I say, good afternoon to my body because I'm pretty sure it's still asleep." Mark Consuelos glanced sideways at her, eyebrows raised. "Are you okay?" he asked, sounding half concerned, half amused. Kelly paused, took a deep breath and declared, "I'm hungover." The audience roared. Mark placed a dramatic hand over his heart, as if he needed medical assistance. You are hungover," he repeated. "Mrs. Green Juice, Mrs. Wake Up and Pilates, Mrs. No Carbs on weekdays." Kelly nodded solemnly. "I know, shocking, historic, please alert the Smithsonian." Then she took another sip from her mug and whispered, "We had a crazy time." The party to end all work parties. It had started innocently enough the night before, the annual live work holiday party. Traditionally, these gatherings were cheerful but tame, light cocktails, polite small talk, a photo booth with at least one ugly sweater. But this year's party was different. For one, it took place in a rooftop lounge with floor-to-ceiling windows overlooking the twinkling holiday lights of Manhattan, already a sign that things were destined to escalate. For another, the staff seemed determined to let loose in a way they hadn't since before the pandemic. And then there was Kelly, the tiny, energetic, eternally polished host who rarely let herself go beyond pleasantly tipsy. But as she later revealed on the show, someone thought it would be a great idea to play a drinking game based on how many times someone mentioned the word festive in a holiday party, at a TV show that says festive every 2 seconds. Mark winced. "Oh no." "Oh yes," Kelly said. "Shots, Mark, shots. Do I look like a person who should be taking shots?" The audience answered with laughter, which Kelly accepted with a theatrical bow. But the chaos didn't stop there. One staffer challenged her to karaoke, and after a bit of coaxing and one more mysterious, festive shot, Kelly agreed. According to her, she sang "All I Want for Christmas Is You" with what she believed to be Mariah-level intensity, but what several staffers later described as enthusiastic whisper yelling. "I woke up with a sore throat," Kelly confessed. "I think it was the singing, or the screaming, or me yelling at the DJ to turn the echo down." Mark shook his head affectionately. "I wish I had been there." Kelly pressed her hands together like she was praying. "No, you don't. Trust me, I was unleashed." The morning after. When her alarm went off the next morning, Kelly said she first thought it was a fire drill. Then she realized the sound was coming from inside her bedroom and groaned so loudly that even her dog left the room. "I tried to sit up," she recounted, "and every bone in my body said, 'No, you don't.'" Mark snickered. "You should have called in sick." "I tried," Kelly said, "but if I call in sick, everyone assumes I'm dying. So I decided to come in before tabloids reported I had been kidnapped by aliens." As she walked onto the live set that morning, the entire staff burst into applause. She wasn't sure if they were cheering her endurance or mocking her pain. Possibly both. One producer handed her a water bottle. Another offered her sunglasses to help with the studio lights. A third whispered, "You were iconic," before running away in embarrassment. Kelly lifted her mug toward the camera. "And that," she declared, "is the story of why this coffee is the only thing keeping me alive today." The show goes off the rails. Throughout the hour-long live broadcast, Kelly drifted between self-deprecating humor, philosophical reflections, and moments of quiet regret, each one more entertaining than the last. At one point, she forgot the name of the guest coming out next. "You just interviewed him last year," Mark reminded her. "I have no memory of last year," Kelly replied. "Last night erased 20% of my brain." Later, while reading a cooking segment intro, She mistakenly referred to gingerbread cookies as gingerbread coworkers, then shook her head and muttered, "No, no more coworkers." The best moment came when she attempted to stand up from her chair and immediately sat right back down. "The floor is moving," she whispered. "The floor is not moving," Mark said. "It's definitely swaying," Kelly insisted. "It's either the floor or me, and I'm choosing to blame the floor." By this point, the audience was crying with laughter. Even the camera operator broke for a moment, shoulders shaking behind the lens. Staffers confirmed the chaos. Backstage, the staff couldn't stop talking about the previous night. One producer shared that Kelly tried to teach everyone a traditional holiday dance she claimed she remembered from her childhood, only to realize halfway through she might have invented it on the spot. Another staffer revealed that Kelly insisted on giving a heartfelt speech that was 3 minutes long and involved thanking the